Now, Madam Witness, I understand that in going to Kimumu, you passed by Kapsoya. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you tell the court what you saw in Kapsoya?
We saw people in Kapsoya Catholic Church seeking refuge there.
Did you yourself go into the Catholic Church at Kapsoya?
No.
Were you able to determine who were these people that were at the Kapsoya Catholic Church, or what ethnicity they were?
They were Kikuyus.
Can you tell us approximately how many Kikuyus were there at the Kapsoya Catholic Church on that day?
I can't tell because I didn't went to the church, but I just passed by.
Do you know where these Kikuyu people were from?
A few come from Ilula area, and others came, a few from Better Farm, who were not able to withstand the Munyaka Church, so they would seek refuge also there.
Now, just so we can understand better how you obtained this information, is it because you knew some of these people, or did you have a chance to speak with them and they told you?
No, I didn't speak to any of them.
Did you recognize any of these people?
No.
Can you tell us how you, on what basis you were assuming that they were coming from a Beta Farm and from Yuda?
Because that's Iluda, a few Kikuyu come from, and a few also come from Better Farm. And majority of them, if I can say they were Kikuyus, I don't think any tribe would be there.
Now, just to be clear, you say that if I can say that they were Kikuyus, I don't think any tribe would be there. Can you just explain that for us? Is it a question of other tribes being there?
Like Luyas or Kisis, no, I couldn't tell.
And just one last question on that matter. Would there be any Kalenjins there? Is that a possibility?
There could be a possibility because Kikuyus and Kalenjins, they intermarry.
All right. Now, I understand that you were heading to Kimumu. Did you make it to Kimumu finally on that day?
Yes.
And just before we get into the question of what you saw in Kimumu, can you just tell the court what ethnic groups are present or reside in Kimumu?
You mean now or at the material time?
I will reformulate the question. Thank you, Your Honor. Madam Witness, at that time, can you tell us what ethnic groups were living in Kimumu?
After the clashes.
During the clashes, yes.
During the clashes were Kikuyu and Kalenjin, 50-50, and the rest of the tribes.
Now, I understand that you returned to Kimumu. Can you tell us what you saw? How were the houses when you returned in Kimumu?
From a distance, you could see the smoke in the shells of the homes, which has already been burnt down.
Now, could you explain to us or tell us approximately how many homes had been burnt down?
There were more than 50 and to 100.
Madam Witness, are you able to tell us who these homes belong to? What ethnic group?
Majority of the houses belonged to Kikuyu.
Did you see any people in Kimumu?
Yes, but at a distance.
Were there any youths in Kimumu?
They were there, but they were not doing anything at that time. You would see them just in groups.
Can you tell us what was the ethnicity of these youths that you saw in Kimumu at that time?
From afar, I can't tell.
Now, Madam Witness, if you look at your document, I understand that you also returned in the list of places to the number 2 place, the compound. Is that correct? Just maybe I'll make it clear, you returned to the compound, is that correct?
Yes, I returned to the compound.
Now, without getting into details, can you tell us what was the condition of the compound? How were the rental properties?
They had been broken into. If there's papers, it's torn all over. You can see scattered clothing all over. There was also a maize store. It was broken into. You can see maize all over the place. And the shell houses of the number 6 son-in-law and also number 6 house also have burnt down car.
And Madam Witness, what can you tell us about the content of the rental properties?
Content of the rental, its households.
Yes, Madam Witness, what about the household items that were in the rental properties? Were they still there?
No.
Did you stay there for long at the compound?
No.
Thank you. Your Honors, could we just return in private session for another 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll move back into public session.
We go into private session.